trading the IBR strategy, 15-minute. There's the 15-minute range. There's the open. There's 15-minute candle. We have that 15, this 15. We made an aggressive move up. That was the IBR range going out. As you can see, you can take the breakout. Right now, we're up here. We passed R2. We broke yesterday's, Monday's, and Friday's high. So I'm expecting us to go back into the IBR. That's why I'm in these trades. I'm in 10 micros going on the downside, back into the IBR of the 15-minute. And the reason why is we are at R2. We made it halfway to R3. I mean, 10 micros going on the downside, back into the IBR high on the 15-minute. Now you can trade the breakout, and what I noticed is it likes to go back into the IBR, especially on this aggressive move here. Because this right here is a 30-minute candle. Usually it'll reverse on a 30-minute. So this may be the high of the day. We're almost R3. And I just manually move my stops up here. Give this room to breathe. So once it makes a drop, I'm going to go ahead and scale in. Right now I'm in 10. So the breakout to the upside worked. And now we are overextended because we broke out we got all this liquidity out of the way. Let's see here. I'm going to move this up here just in case it wants to come up here and bring us to more trades. Just in case it wants to make a run to R3. You can see this is our drawdown here. That one's going to fluctuate. I'm just going to let it play out. We're in 10 micros on the downside. Check my trades here. This is a live funded account. I've got $200,000 balance in here, so. And I'm trading Nasdaq and US 30. Got a 2-hour chart here. So the 15-minute IBR, you've got the low of the day. This is the midpoint. This is the open. Pivots right there. And that's the 830 candles. This green candle. This is the range here to here. That's the 15-minute range. The 30-minute range will be up here. This would be the hour range. I'm testing this 15-minute IBR strategy. Now, what I wanted to see, I noticed that it goes back into the 15-minute IBR. So I've got sell trades. The reason why I'm in sales is you already passed R1, R2, R3 is up here. So we're making a move on the downside here. I've got trades back into the IBR. Trying to make a move right now. It's 10 micros.
Target filled.
Took that out.
Target filled.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take pullback trade if it pulls back to that. Scale in, going back to the IBR. I'm down to 6 micros. It's 912 right now. So that is the 30-minute range, which is here to here, and that usually retraces back 50%. I noticed on a 15-minute candle, this 15, that's the 30, it usually retraces halfway. So the halfway point is actually right about where the IBR is, the high of the 15-minute IBR. That's where I got my take profit is. So the bias is going back into the IBR. When you're in this trade, you can do the breakout, which that worked out good. Broke all the way out here. And now I'm scaling back in to go back into the 15-minute.
Order filled.
Give this room to breathe. I'm in 10 micros.
Target filled.
I'm 8 micros left. There's a lot of traction point right here, so in actuality, this may come all the way back here, but I'm just holding it for the top of the 15-minute IBR range. Another candle forming up. That was a red candle. They couldn't take it any higher. So if this comes here, I'm going to go ahead and take another sell trade because I believe this is the high of our day. So it went from 20.035 all the way up to about 300. So aggressive move. About 10 minutes into this trade. So we took out yesterday's high and Friday's high. So you got liquidity there. That's an aggressive up move. Usually after those up moves, especially, I mean, that's a 15-30. It will make a sort of retracement before it goes back up. But we already passed R2. R3 is up here. So right now the bias is selling back into the IBR, but you still have R1 down here. And you have the pivot point down here. And the low, I mean, all that right there is all attractions. We're at 8 micros. We scaled in, going back into the IBR after the breakout. That's the breakout that usually people look for. It was a good trade on the breakout. As soon as it broke this out, but it never came back to get us in the trade, so it made a run. Just gonna manage this and let it do its thing. If it comes up here and get us into another trade, go into the downside. "13 minutes into this trade. Two, 4, 6, 8. You know what, let's move all these to the high right there. It's 15-minute IBR, 15-minute candle. This here and this here, that's 30 minutes. This may be our high of the day. We'll just have to wait and see. It's 9:22 right now. I'm scaling into these trades going back into the IBR high on the 15-minute. I notice it does that frequently, so you can take the breakouts and you can also take it back. We'll go ahead and move the stop up here. Comes back and gets us into that trade. Try to make a push to make a new high here.
Order submitted.
So if we're trading a $50,000 account, we would have about $2,500 in drawdown. Using micros, you can let the trades, these moves, the trades breathe.
Order filled.
Got us in 2 more.
Target filled. Target filled.
Just manage these trades.
Order
Bias is
submitted.
on the downside. So that's the breakout there. If it comes here, it goes in, but I believe this is probably our high of the day. Still in the trades. Trading micros on Nasdaq. 15-minute. So when it breaks out, you can take the trades for the breakout. And always after a breakout, I mean, you always have a retracement. So back into the IBR is where we're getting these trades. I want to go back and into the 15-minute IBR, and we'll be done with these trades. Looks like we're making a move to the downside now. $9.30. So we've been in this trade for about 30 minutes, back to the IBR 15-minute high. Just gotta let this play out. Usually what people do is trade the breakout when it goes above here, which it did. So here's the 15-minute candle. As soon as it breaks this, you take the trades on the breakout, that's a good trade. And I'm trading it back into the IBR high of the 15-minute. So this here may be the high of our day, because we did cleared yesterday's and Friday's high. So usually after those aggressive moves, it'll make moves like this. Let's see, the 15-minute candle yesterday was this candle. Broke out here, went up, and came back into the 15-minute range. So that's what I'm expecting for this to do. It's trying to do it right now. So this is just holding the trades back into the IBR high of the 15-minute. I'm an 8 micro scaled into it. It's 9:34. Been in this trade for about 30 minutes. As you can see, you got the 200 here, the 20 here. At some point we gotta come back and touch those. So it may take a while, it may just drop. It's 9:35. We're just taking a little piece out. Let's try to make another up move. Just wait for this to go back to the IBR high of the 15-minute. Been in this trade 32 minutes right now. Wow, looks like we took another buy trade out. It was 30 buy, I'll take that profit. This is on my funded account. Okay, I'm just gonna let those trades play out. Still in the trade, 8 micros. It is 9:40. You see this right here is the hour range. Usually this range will retrace back. So that's the hour. That's the 30-minute range. This right here is the 15. They all work. It's just a matter of how you trade them. 9:41. I've got sell trades on the downside. You just gotta let these trades breathe out. Trading the breakout of the 15 range and trading back to the 15 range. Trading micros. Just gotta wait these trades out. $9.44. Looks like it's gonna get me into another. What I do is I'm scaling in. When it gets me in, it'll take me out right away. But I still have these held. Just gotta wait these out. 946, 1046.
Order filled.
It's got us into 2 more trades.
Target filled.
I'm usually a quick scalper, so this is teaching me patience. $9.49. Looks like we're going to try to make a new high. Go ahead and move the stop here. That's why it's good to trade this on micros.
Target filled.
Looks like we're trying to make a move down, so let's see if it takes us out here. We've been in this trade 47 minutes. We're just looking to go back into the 15-minute high of that IBR. And the hardest part for me is just waiting on the trade to happen, since I am a scalper.
Target filled. Target filled.
Okay, that was trading back to IBR high, which we hit. That is our profit.